What's up YouTube, it's Authentic. Now today I've got a new video for you guys. It is Platinum Arena. It is back-to-back trophies, 2 wins, 2 rank 1s in 2 weeks. For a very long time we've been trying to win a trophy and we weren't able to do so. But in the last 2 weeks we managed to get 2 trophies back-to-back, so it feels amazing. We keep another rank 1 for this week as well. So I'm super stoked, as you can imagine. In this video I'm going to show you guys what I ran, what the offense was, what the defense was, and how we managed to secure our second trophy. Let's get into it. Okay, last 27 minutes. I'm like top 2, pretty good positioning. Last 27 minutes, top 2. I see Chester. I lost a fight to Chester. I want to really see what happened in these fights and why I lost and how I can, how I can improve. Interesting team. Double Stoneskin Sifi. And I'm trying to put some damage on this Taras. It's really interesting. Okay. I'll take the second nuke. Ally attack. Yeah, I just don't do enough damage to Taras. And my Sifi is too squishy. She goes down, which is not good. Yeah, that's a problem I ran into quite a bit. My Sifi just dying. Need to increase the survivability stats on her. How come she takes more damage than Mariska? Let's go take this back for a second. What happens? Nuke. A1 there. Oh, I remember. It's because Mariska's in Bolster and Sifi's in Stoneskin. So Mariska heals up herself between turns. And Sifi ends up being lower HP than her. Look at that. It's 10k plus like 11k on Mariska. So I need to find a way to kind of keep my Sifi healthier. It's going to be pretty tricky, but I'm going to have to find a way. I could change Mariska into Stoneskin too, but it doesn't really make my Sifi tankier. It just makes my Mariska heal less. Yeah, and then she dies. Really don't want that happening. Really not ideal. Yeah. This looks like a loss. Looking like a loss. Yeah, big nuke. Do I try to get her back? We proc cleanse. Yeah, he just doesn't survive. And even if he did, we didn't have the HP fix. Polymorph. He's dead. Maybe boosting turn meter there would have been good. Yeah, she dies. She died with increased defense. Yeah, this Taras does decent amount of damage. Decent amount of damage from Taras. Big nuke. Yeah, I think I just back out here. I just back out. Because I did the ability I really wanted to keep, and yeah, UDK just kills off my Taras at 1 HP, so no good. I think I back out and then maybe I go into the fight again, thinking I'll try to do something different. Let's see this again. Yeah, we get sheep again. I don't know if the first fight we got sheeped. Broke our sheep. We A1. He nukes into Stoneskin Sifi this time. But last time he didn't actually do that. Nuked into Stoneskin Sifi. I take the nuke. I'm probably going to take the second nuke too. Yeah. Like here, I could have killed the Sifi. If I've been focusing Sifi, I would have been able to kill her. But I really should be taking out Sifi here. The increased speed, the block debuffs. Yeah, definitely should take out Sifi. Like here, if I A1 Sifi, I kill her. But I just don't do it. Yeah, even this A1, if that previous A1 was on Sifi, it would have gotten it done. But I think Marishka's going to get a heal off now. Do I do it? Or do I fix HP? I tried to kill her. Yeah, pretty desperate. And then there it is. And now I think I'm going to delay because I don't want to die to Taras. But revive there would have been the right thing to do. So a few bad plays here. A few bad moves. Just trying to keep my team alive. And then I've done some blunders. Yeah, down we go again. And now, like, after wasting the revive, yeah, it's just bad. Because even if I revive, or die, revive, is still not good. Yeah. Focus Sifi and then maybe find a way to make my own Sifi tank here. We take 2 losses, but it's all good. A bit of a win on defense. Keeps us in 4th position. Keeps us in 4th position, which is not bad. There's a Yuko. Last week I was running Cardiel into Yuko, and this week I've just, kind of been like, if it's a Yuko team, I'm just gonna run Sifi and just eat the stun for 1 turn. Because here I think Marishka and Sifi both got stunned. But now we're back again. We put it back on auto. And we try to kill off the Yuko. Nice and easy. Just go next. Yeah. I was trying Cardiel last week. And Cardiel just kept getting stripped by Yuko. So now I'm just thinking, I can't get block buffs because I'm already running Bolster. So I just run I run Sifi. Just put in Sifi. Yeah, then we move on. Let's see. Last 20 minutes, 21 minutes. Let's see what we go up against. Looking at this Tormund team, I believe the Tormund's inclusion in this defense is mainly for like Lydia counter. Because people who kill Tormund before they kill Marishka will waste the Lydia counter. It's a pretty smart counter. I'm not really sure how many people it beat, but I can actually see it being quite effective. Because if you waste Lydia revive, it can be quite annoying to get back around to her cooldowns. Although he is taking the UDK slot, so it does make it a little bit more squishier, I'd say, or a little bit less resilient. But wasting the Lydia revive wasting Lydia block revive is very, very good. But against this team, it doesn't really stand much of a chance. Against this team, nothing really stands much of a chance. I know I did lose those 2 fights, but I actually feel like if I go back and did those fights again and kill CV first, I could be in a better position. Let's see, I'm taking the same fight here. I am taking the exact same fight here with the Marishka, Sifi, Taras, and UDK. Let's see how we do. I need to focus on killing Sifi. But I believe this Taras I can kill. Whereas the last Taras I could not. Oh, the reaction procced. Oh, nice. It looks like I'm focusing Sifi first here. So that's good. Focusing Sifi, killing off Sifi first. And then maybe move on. Trying to kill Taras here. Yeah, Sifi's low HP again. I really need to fix the low Sifi issue. When Sifi gets low, probably see if I'm running like the mastery that heals her up, and maybe look for other ways to heal her up too. Like whenever she takes a turn, she does heal up a little bit, but it's not a massive amount of healing. Here I knew the nuke was coming back around, so I just went ahead and killed Marishka, and then AoE killed Sifi to get her out the way. And now we ally attack, kill Taras, and then we move on. But Sifi again died in this fight, which is not what we want. We see Mike, who's running a defense that we were hitting last week. I'm just double checking, like, why is he running this defense? Do I hit him or do I not? I'm thinking about maybe leaving him to last like 10 minutes, but then I remember everybody else from the clan is going to start hitting him, so he's going to take the defense out anyway. So he's put in the team that can be hit by Nogdar. So I decide to just go ahead and take the hits where I can. Especially because the last time I checked, I wasn't top 3 anymore. So I'm thinking if I find some quick fights, I can take those. There we kill off Necrit and we kill off Taras, which is good. Now, you guys have seen this team before. You know what it does. Nogdar reduces HP to 1 or equalizes HP to 1. And then Baron comes in and then he finishes off. Because he ignores shields and ignores 50% defense, he can do tons of damage. So there we reduce the HP of Marishka. And now we're going to try to kill her. And then go for that Baron nuke. Believe Baron should have his nuke this turn. Yeah, there it is. And then Yumiko is going to come in behind and then do our reset. And then we put it back on auto, waiting for the Baron nuke. There goes the thing. Equalizing HP at 1 and then one-shotting. I'm in 8 seconds, nice and easy. As soon as I hit him, I refresh and find him again and hit him again. Because I know if he sees his defense log and he'll know what's going to happen. So he'll know to change his defense. So I immediately go for a refresh, find him again. Do the same fight before he takes out the defense. I'm not sure if I got the third here. I think I only got 2 hits onto him. Looks like Necrit's reaction didn't proc. Because I don't think he did. Or maybe he did do ally protection. Maybe he did ally protection. Not quite sure. But yeah, either way, he died on the first Baron hit. My Baron is 250, so I don't believe that Necrit would have taken a turn. Wasn't really paying too much attention because it doesn't really matter that much anyway. Really doesn't make a difference whether he dies or not. It's just a little bit annoying because he then starts doing his animations. But it doesn't really like affect the outcome of the fight. We reduce Taras's HP here. And then I immediately switch to Necrit in case we get a refresh proc. Waiting for Baron to take a turn. And there we go. 1:04 seconds. I check my own defense, see how it's doing. I haven't been hit since the last time I won the two defenses. I check the leaderboard. I'm back to second, which is good. I'm still 50 points off number 1. Still 50 points off number 1. 15 minutes left. I am thinking Tel'Sharon's got so many points that I might not be able to make it. Very, very high points. Like I'm 46, 47 and he's 47, 28. So he's a solid like 79 points ahead of me. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe Tel'Sh is going to take this one. 15 minutes, 78 points is a pretty big gap. I still kind of, believe there's plenty time left. Plenty time left. So anything can happen. So I'm just like, making sure I do steady fights, win, make sure I don't lose. Here we go into the same fight against Dark again. GNL Dark. I do the A1 here. I don't take the nuke because I know he's wearing reaction. I want at least him to take 1 turn, but then I just go ahead and do the nuke. I kind of rushed that nuke. I'm not really sure if I didn't take the first nuke, why I would go ahead and do the second nuke. Because if I hit 2 nukes into non-reaction, I feel I can kill him. Here we have the same issue where Sifi's low HP. Do the ally attack. Sifi's going to have to survive. I don't think she will. There's the ally attack, and then Taras is going to do his A2. He's not done it yet, and there it is. Sifi survives with like 10% HP, which I'm really happy about. But then we didn't manage to kill off his Marishka. Oh, sorry, his Taras. We got the nuke, broken stone skin on UDK, boosting turn meter. Killing off Marishka is very good. I need to try to kill off Sifi here. I don't think I will, but that's not too much of an issue. Counter attack, kill Taras, then try to kill off Marishka, and then kill off Sifi, and then we should be good. AoE nukes coming in. It always seems to be whenever the second round of AoE nukes from Taras come out is when the team is most likely to die. So I need to make sure my team survives until then. First nukes, try to make sure you don't put them into reaction. And then when second nukes come around, they should pretty much be dead as long as you have enough buffs and you've survived. You should be able to kill them on second nuke. I see here Mike, he's changed his defense. GNL Mike was the guy who were hitting with Nogdars, and once I hit him twice with Nogdar, he went up and changed his defense. I'm looking at everybody else, and everybody's running the same defense. Taosharon's running different defense, but everybody seems to be running the Sifi, Marishka, UDK, Taras. We have Husky, who finished second this week. Shout out Husky. He was running the Rhodos over the Taras because he doesn't have a Taras. And then here you can see Gypsy's running Marishka, UDK, Sifi, Taras. Same thing here. Mike's running Yumiko and DJ's running Duchess instead of Sifi. So pretty similar what everybody ran. So I check. I'm fourth again. I'm 46.30. Who else is above me? Let's see. Quick check on the leaderboards. Last 13 minutes. 46.30. I'm actually third. I'm not really fourth, but the leaderboard hasn't really updated. Oh no, I am actually fourth because Paramdoc, another clanmate of mine, and Haha, they have gone above me. Looks like 46.40 and 50 and 46.83. Taosharon's lost a lot of points since the last time we checked. He's lost like 40 points, which is not ideal. Not ideal for him. I've lost 2 defenses in the last 2 minutes. I go ahead and change my defense at this point. I change my defense. I change presets. And I change my Taras around too. Making the changes a little bit late. I did leave a little bit late because when I come back, it's like 11 minutes left. How long did it take me to change my defense? It takes a long time. I take a good minute changing my defense. And yeah, that's a whole offense fight. That's like 10 points. Or maybe slightly less than 10 points. More like 6 points. It's like 6 points lost for changing the defense late and changing the defense slowly. But I did have to change quite a few things. So it did take me a while. Okay. So I've taken both of my nukes into reaction again. This is something I said I wasn't going to do. Some of the reasons why I like taking the nukes early is A, because we could cycle back around to the nukes on the Tarases, and B, I like to break the shield and decrease the max HP of Taras. You see here, I take the first nuke immediately because I know Marishka's already done the shield and the healing. So whatever damage I can get onto Taras, he's not going to get back for another 3 turns. So I take the nukes. If they're reaction, I sometimes hit into reaction, but I'm willing to kind of take that chance. We do the first nuke, we hit into reaction, and then here we will take the second nuke. And we're going to break this buff, the shield buff from Sifi, decreasing the amount of damage that Taras is going to do. Just by 1 buff. And we actually take away the shield from Taras and break some of his HP, which is also making him do less damage. We then survive with like around about 30% HP on Marishka. I go for the ally attack, immediately killing Sifi, and then focusing on Taras. We get the counter attack on Marishka's because she did the ally attack. We go and do the ally attack. Sifi looks like she's higher HP than Taras this time, which is very good. We do want Sifi to be nice and healthy. Even if Marishka dies, I can actively revive her with Sifi. But if Sifi dies, I have to wait for Marishka to die, which then becomes pretty bad for me. So I need to find a way, again, same thing again. I need to find a way to keep Sifi alive whilst keeping Stone Skin on her. I'm not sure if 4-piece Stone Skin and like 1-piece Immortal would be enough. But just better gear on Sifi, I'd say. Better defense, more survivability would be good. There we go. We took down Marishka, and then we had a nuke ready to get rid of Sifi, not let her revive Marishka. And then we just take out UDK. We go next. Last 10 minutes. Last 9 minutes left. Here, I just make sure I do all my fights correctly. I look at the leaderboard. I see that I'm 4th, but it's close. I'm 46-28. Top is 46-45. There's few guys in between. SK is now pushed up. So that's Golden Saito. I see Saito and I see, we definitely want to get some hits on him. So I want to finish this fight and then I want to move on. Looks like I got... Did I get sheeped at the start of this fight? Wait, what happened here then? Oh, okay. I get sheeped and then I break my sheep. And then after breaking sheep, I die. My Taras gets killed by his Taras. And then I take the revive. And this is the reason why I didn't do the healing on the first turn. So I delayed the heal on Marishka the first turn. So when I get my Taras back, I can heal him up. And then I can just let the nukes go. We do get stunned, which is not what I wanted. But that's okay. We do have a cleanse on stuns from Marishka. But I believe this time, this Taras procs cleanse, which is pretty good for me. He's wearing one cleanse accessory. So from time to time, the cleanse accessory comes through pretty clutch. So I'm pretty happy that proc there. Just go ahead and take the A1. We get the counterattacks. If the 2-turn stun was still on, it would be very annoying. We wouldn't get 10 meter boost as much as we did. We wouldn't get as many counterattacks. I take the buffs. I do the A1 rather than doing the A2 because it's only going to go into UDK. I go for the kill on Marishka, which is kind of greedy for me. If you've seen this interaction, you see the fact that I A1 attack with Marishka, and whenever you ally attack, whoever the ally attack initiator is, they're the one that get the first hit. So I do the ally attack, my 2 Tarases go in and they do the hits. But you see Taras would counter attack this Taras. And I was scratching my head about this for a while. But it's because UDK blocks the first hit. So whenever I ally attack, my first hit goes into UDK. And then the first attack into Marishka goes from this Taras. So the counter attack happens this way. We go ahead and then try to kill Sifi. There's no buffs on this Taras, so he doesn't really do big damage to us. We're trying to kill Sifi here. And then we're going to try to kill Marishka. Hopefully she doesn't have a healer here. She probably will have a heal here. Nope, she didn't heal up. Let's see if we can get back around. Boosting our turn meter. We take the nuke. Trying to kill off Sifi. Checking the leaderboards, I'm 3rd. I'm 5 points away from 1st. I refresh and I see myself. I don't think I've seen myself number 1. I just looked, no more Saito, and I'm just like, okay. I'm not really looking at this top team. This top team was a target for the Baron team. I don't really take it. I should have taken it. It's only +6, but when you're number 1, everything is just low points for you. Especially when everybody in top 10 is mad. There's like Timo, who's top 10 and not mad. He's IPR. And there's Mike, who's running Yumiko, Marishka, Taras, UDK. So I just take this fight. I take the nuke. Immediately Sifi dies, which is good. Taras dies too, which is also very good for me. So I just put it on auto. I want to break the stone skin of Marishka. There it goes. And now it looks like we're also about to break stone skin of UDK. She heals up, puts strengthen up. We A1. We put more buffs up. A1, A1. Here I am kind of concerned that we are doing a lot of debuffs into UDK and we could get sheeped. It's not something we want. We kill off Marishka there, and now we kind of want to kill Sifi. If we have an AoE nuke, it would be good, but my opponent isn't running his AI properly, so he kind of did his buffs before doing the revive, and then after that he procced Swift Parry, which stalled us out a little bit. But it's fine. We just wait for us to kind of clean out the fight. The 2 counterattacks here. Not really doing a whole ton, but a minute 18. Nice. Let's see. 46-43. Looking for some fights. I see Viz here, which I don't know if his reaction just didn't proc or if he's just not wearing reaction on his champions, but this ends up to being a pretty quick fight for a quite tanky team. We take the nuke, we kill off the reviver and the damage reduction from Ursaga, and then we're just going ahead and ally attacking, trying to kill off this Taras. Let's see, ally attack should get it done. And now we're trying to break the stone skin of this UDK if we can. If not, we just, wait until it falls off. There's the nuke. Stone skin does break, but it doesn't really give us much because we don't really get to nuke before he takes a turn. There's the AoE nuke. 44 seconds. I could have refreshed and looked for him, but the chances of me finding him again would have been pretty low. This is a very funny team I get stuck against. This Padit team with the full tank and full revive actually ends up stalling me for quite a bit. I check leaderboards, I'm 19 points clear. And yeah, this team, I thought to myself, there's no damage dealer on this team. I could just nuke it down. But yeah, the way the revives worked out, it ends up stalling me for a very painful amount of time. So Duchess does the first revive. So now the only revive actively available is Sifi. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a good spot to kill Sifi. But then Marishka's going to revive and I'm going to have a bit of a situation on my hands. So Sifi dies here to counterattack, I believe. So Sifi's dead. Dutch has already done her revive. I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling like this is going to take too long. But 3 revivers is a lot of pain. I'm trying to kill Duchess here so she doesn't cycle back around to her cooldowns. She does get 1 more turn. And down she goes. And now it's Marishka's turn. Now it's turn for Marishka to go down. We take the nuke there. And here I'm really hoping I have the AoE nuke from Taras, but he just doesn't have it. And then the veil goes down and then she revives. And I'm like, oh, he actually had the revive. That's pain. If my second Taras takes a turn here, it's GG's. But his Sifi manages to get there and she revives. I nuke. I don't kill the Marishka. I kill the Sifi, and now Duchess has a revive, so Duchess is going to revive. Yeah, this fight was a lot of pain, because I'm thinking to myself, this might just stall me out, and somebody might take the lead over me. Then Sifi does the increased defense. Duchess has healed up all the way to max. I'm not too happy about this fight. Alright, attack. I won. 2 minutes already. 2 minutes already into the fight. Counterattack. I'm going for the kill on Duchess. There's the nuke, and then that's it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Pretty big stall from a full revive team. I see him again. I'm like, no, I'm good. Who's this? Chester. I don't take Chester because we took a defense loss to him. But I believe that was the last fight we ended up finishing. Last fight we end up finishing. We have a minute before we get the reset complete. I take the fight. And I don't believe this fight finishes in time. We go ahead and put the strengthen up. We take the nukes. Or we don't actually. We wait. We wait sensibly. I'm trying to make sure we do this the best way possible. There's the nuke. We get the stun, which is good for us. Means we have a few turns to kill off Taras before he can take his turns. He just ends up dying, so the stun didn't really do much for us. We don't have a lot of time to kind of beat this. We have another like 20-ish seconds. But yeah. Anything I could have done to speed this thing up? Maybe if I A1 Duchess over doing A2s into UDK, it could have worked. But at this point, I already know I'm not going to be able to get this done in time. I take the nuke. Okay, one. Yeah, it's already over a minute. Already over a minute. Can't get it done. I check leaderboards. My chat tells me I've already won platinum. Which is, which is a good thing to hear. But, seeing is believing. So I'm just waiting until I see it. There we go. We finished the fight. It says +8, but I don't really believe it gives you the points if you finish after. Let me just move myself across. But yeah, the back-to-back was on. The back-to-back. Winning trophy last week, winning trophy this week would have been huge. Especially after not winning a trophy ever. I'm just waiting for everything to refresh. Trying to see what happened. My chat is telling me I've won. So my defense log apparently from this fight onwards, my defense log didn't count. So all these guys that kind of hit into me, none of these fights finished in time. The last fight that finished in time was this Just Panda fight, which means my defense log was a lot of pending defeats who just couldn't finish in time. Just couldn't finish in time. And this is the defense I ran. Same defense as last week. I'm kind of refreshing, trying to wait for the chest to drop. The chest is here. Same thing as last week. Nervous. And see the chest. And then number one back to back. Back to back number one. Back to back number one. Back to back. Back to back. Holy. That's insane. That is insane. Wow. Wow. That is
Did he again?
2 in 2 weeks.
Where then?
Oh my god. 2 in 2 weeks. 2 in 2 weeks. Pretty decent, huh?
Yeah.
We hadn't won one for ages.
Yeah,
and now we got
and
2.
now you got 2 in 2 weeks. Straight after the other.
That's insane. That is insane.
Where is it?
Thank you. Here we go. Oh.